Heyo, so I am back with another MerMay, and like I said last week, this is going to be a redraw of a piece I did 7 years ago. I'll put it up right now, but this is what I originally went with, and yikes, it's 7 years old, so we're just gonna fix that up. Also, I'm going to apologize for my voice if it sounds kind of bleh. I'm currently in recovery from a viral bronchitis, and I wanted to get this painting done about a week ago, but I literally couldn't move. Like, it was so bad. Last week I talked about doing an event at work, and like 2 days after I went to go do that event because I was prepping all the food for it. Like, I did 4 whole roast beefs, I was making ham, garden salad, roasted vegetables. Like, I was doing enough food for 100 people by myself. Like, I'm talking 60 pounds of mashed potatoes. Like, me, one other person, and then the cook who was cooking food for the restaurant on top of the stuff for this event. Anyway, I am getting sidetracked. The day before the event, I had it jumped on me that my old coworker who had quit for having an affair with another coworker was working this event because she's trying to weasel her way back into everyone's lives. And then the next day, I started feeling sick. So I was blaming it on feeling sick and anxiety and the stress of hearing that, hey, this bitch that you hate is coming back to work. So I didn't end up doing the event. I went home early sick. Like, not early from work. Like, I started doing the event, and then my boss was like, oh my god, no, you're sick. Like, go back to the cafe, clean the restaurant, like the kitchen, and then go home. So I did all that, went home, and I came in the next day, and everyone was like, we thought you were gonna call out because you were just so sick. No, I came to work, coughing, hacking. I was dizzy, I was shaky, I was like hot and cold, hot and cold. Then I was off the next Friday, and then I called out sick that Saturday because my skin hurt. Like, I have never felt that before, but this sickness was making my skin hurt. And then I was off the Sunday after, and then I came back to work, and blah, 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 here we are. Anyway, the point I was trying to get to is that it is a viral bronchitis that my coworker, who is the dishwasher that I work somewhat close to, gave it to me. And then I gave it to my sister, and that's how I know it's viral bronchitis. She has free insurance because she's a minor in the state, so she went to get it checked out, and the doctor was like, yeah, you definitely got that from your sister. So I'm coming out of recovery from that, and I say that like I just got out of the hospital. No, I just like laid at home the entire time and did that. But yeah, I wanted to do this and I couldn't do it, but I'm glad I got around to it now. I kind of forced myself to start it when I still kind of felt bleh, but I do like the way it came out, and I like how last time I did it horizontal, but yet again, I have to think of how old I was 7 years ago. I was 18 when I drew that. I was 18, I'm 25 now. I was 18 when I drew that, so that's 7 years later. So I decided to go vertical because I wanted to focus more on the characters and not the background, because I definitely was focusing on the background more. And honestly, what gave me the inspiration for the redraw, because I haven't thought about or looked at this piece in forever, but I was scrolling through Pinterest because I'm always looking for like outfits, and I have a board of like model poses and shit, but I got this one pose, I guess, this one picture of somebody leaning over a dock kissing a mermaid, and it jump started this, like, I remember this original painting I did back 7 years ago, so let's redraw it now. So that's what I ended up going with, and I decided to use my ink pencils because in the old illustration I used just colored pencil. But I have a hard time using colored pencil now because, like I've mentioned a bunch of times over, it hurts my wrist. It just really bothers my wrist. So I decided to go with the ink pencils because I can color with them lightly. And I don't understand why I don't use my ink pencils all that often. I can't remember how long ago I got them. They're so pigmented, like like you see how lightly I go over the paper, and you can see just how little there is on that paper. And then boom, the second you put water down and it's everywhere. There's so much stuff everywhere. So yeah, I decided to honor it with the Inktense pencils, but let me tell you, I don't know why I've been doing it to myself for MerMay. This freaking Sakura Pigma brush. Oh my god, I fucking hate it. I have a very heavy hand, and using a brush pen to get like finer lines, because I like to line my artwork in my sketchbook with a 0.35 Sakura micron, and trying to get that same thickness with a brush pen is just not happening. But I keep forcing myself to use it, and I was not gonna do it. I wasn't gonna do it, but turned around and did it, and it was pissing me off. So The liner is thicker than I wanted, but you know what? I'm just taking it as what it is. I'm proud that I was able to get at least 2 illustrations out of this brush pen, because hey, the line art may not be all that great because it's so thick and stupid looking, but the coloring is nice, except for maybe the rock, because I'm trying to use that ink color with every MerMay, and it's really, really light. Like, I scanned last week's illustration with Mike and Case, and it was so freaking light. And for what? But I'm hoping as it sits out, it just gets darker and darker. But yeah, I also decided to change the background to a sunset because this is only the 12 pack of the Derwent Inktense Pencils. And the ocean's already blue, and I was pushing it by putting Courtney's blue hair on a blue ocean. So I did the background as a sunset, and I absolutely love the way it came out. Like, it's not bright, it's not obnoxious. Like, I mean bright, like a lot of different colors, like pink and that kind of stuff. But yeah, I think it looks good, and I love the way Courtney's tail came out. It might be a bit patchy in the scan, but if you're looking at it in the light, it's fine. I'm doing this at almost midnight as I'm still recovering, and I have work in the morning. I actually have to go to work at 8, and it's midnight, so I have to get up at like 6. This will be fine. It's fine. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments if you like the old version, even though it is disgusting, or the new version that is so much prettier. And I think that's about all I wanted to talk about the piece. I did want to mention this here, is that for the entire month of May, I'm having 25% off my entire Etsy shop. I forgot to talk about this in the last video because honestly the last video was recorded last month. Like, I was getting ahead of time and now I'm falling behind because I got sick. But I'm having 25% off my entire Etsy for MerMay, and then next month I'm going to have a certain percent off of my Pride items. And if you could just share that around, especially on Instagram, because I don't know what the fuck I did, but I think I got like shadow banned on Instagram or something because like nobody is seeing any of my shit. Like, when I tell you that, I mean, I'm not popular. I know I'm not a popular person. I really, really know that. I am not important, and I know that. When I tell you that I could post something and getting 15 likes was a good day, let me say that I posted something the other day that got 2. And it wasn't even like promo. Like, I know Etsy slows down stuff that has like the small business tag because, or not Etsy, Instagram slows down the small business tag because, no, why do we want little people to make money? But for an illustration of mine, for 2 people to see. Also, the fact that was also based on a reel, and usually when I post reels, they do okay. 600 views, which is okay for me, but 6 likes? I was a little pissy. I'm gonna be pissy about it because I'm trying to fucking make it so I don't have to fucking worry about getting viral bronchitis and getting sick at a job that I have to call out of because, I want to be an artist, like, forever. And I always will be, but I want to make money off of it, you know what I mean? And that sounds selfish, but it's not in the selfish way. It's the way that I want people to enjoy my creations. But yeah, I kind of just got a little rambly. I think that's about all I want to talk about because I need to go to bed. So thank you guys so much for watching. I don't even know what's on my schedule. I gotta move on my fucking paint palettes to get to my schedule. I don't know because I don't know what I'm doing next week. Anyway, it will be something mermaid related. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next week. And like I said, 25% off my entire Etsy shop is down below. And please, 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 please check out my Instagram so I get more exposures and have a good time. All right. Thanks, guys. I will see you next week. Bye.